Hi Taurus, welcome to my page Wright Guidance. My name is Lisa and I'm here to bring you a first half of January love reading. We will be working with two decks to bring this message in from your angels and guides. The first deck will be the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, and then my favorite to bring in anything to do with your relationships, the Love Pack. Okay, I will tilt the camera down. This relationship reading will be done in two parts. First, any channel messages that your angels and guides want to bring forward. And then the second part will be me setting out cards, okay? And you choosing which card deck you are most interested in to find out how the person feels about you, okay? So how do they feel about you? And any messages from your angels and guides. So the first half is messages from your guides, asking your angels and guides for the sign of Taurus. Taurus's angels and guides, please step forward. Please offer some clear and accurate guidance for love for my fellow Taurus viewers. What do they need to know for the first half of January? Okay, oh, sorry, it's not really on camera so much. Okay, and then for the Romance Angels, okay, asking for the sign of Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for the first half of January? And those of you sending me feedback and comments and emails, I love it. Keep it coming. Those of you who have subscribed, thank you. Those of you who haven't yet subscribed, I offer fantastic content. Help me by supporting my little channel to grow so I can reach a bigger audience. I'd appreciate it. And for those of you who are faithful and loyal, share with your friends so they can also receive guidance. Okay, as you can see, I did not turn the cards over. I like to channel in the guidance from our guides and just let it be spontaneous like that, okay? All right, so first we're going to talk about from the Romance Angel cards. This is the getting to know each other card, and this could even mean for my couples. And we are always getting to know someone and what their likes and dislikes are. And this is this saying at the bottom, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And it's about sharing sometimes vulnerable moments and sharing interesting facts or something about childhood. And, you know, getting to know each other is a beautiful part of any relationships dynamics, new or old. You're always learning, you know, the likes and dislikes of your partner so that you can be a really great partner to them, right? Clearly decide what you want so it comes soon. So for my singles, very, very soon, this person is coming in. And when the person comes in, you will take your time getting to know each other. So this is really great message. Now, those of you who are coupled, decide what you want so it comes to you. So what do you want for your relationships dynamic? What changes would you like to see implemented? What type of date nights would you like to see happen? How would you like to express romance and intimacy? And can you commit to the first half of January in doing so? Yes, you can. The answer is yes. Yes, Lisa, I can. I can do it. I can do it. Crap. They're like, would you like a wrench? Those of you who... And again, this doesn't necessarily mean for just my singles. This is, you know, obviously everybody's interested in somebody. And for my singles, sometimes you're interested in someone already. But I am going to do the how they feel about you. Okay, so if this card comes back up, that's fine. This is the card of unrequited love. And, you know, there's not enough mutual attraction to keep this relationship going. This could even mean for couples that are in separation that there might not be anything else between the two of you to keep this relationship dynamic from progressing. This could mean the decision to separate as well. So there's not enough attraction. There's not enough chemistry. For my singles, this person that you're maybe even thinking of, the person you might be in relationship with, maybe you're figuring out that, you know what, there's not enough chemistry to go forward into more of a solid commitment. Okay, I'm going to see what else the cards have to say. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is encouraging people in relationship. Okay. This is even encouraging people who are just dating. You know, when you get and I'm sorry, the sun, my window faces south. So there's sun, there's sun in Toronto today on a beautiful Monday morning with snow. But this is encouraging you to express your love language, okay? And really getting in touch with what your love language is, Taurus. And if you don't know, do some research on the love languages. It's a great read. And figuring out how you need love as well. So that way, you know, for those of you dating, you can find out what that person's love language is and how they like to express their love. And that way you can see if this is really a great connection. Okay. Couples, expressing your love, telling your partner how you feel about them. Do that right when this video stops. Okay. Tell them what makes them handsome, what makes them beautiful, what you love about them. Just send a random text message on a fucking Monday morning or whenever you watch this to make that partner of yours feel spectacular, loved, cherished, sexy. Tell them what you want to do to them when they get home, or tell them you're taking them out on a surprise date. Be partner number one. You got this, Taurus, for real. All right. Pay attention to the red flag. So this is going to be partnered up with the unrequited love card. Ignoring the red flags potentially too. Like maybe you're in a relationship where you ignored the red flags and there's not enough chemistry, or the red flags are apparent now and there's not enough chemistry to keep this going. And you might make the decision in the first half of January just to start over with someone new, or to just put this relationship to bed. The signs are cautioning you, okay? Because, you know, hello, sun, Mr. Golden Sun. I'll take this vitamin D any way I can get it. The signs are cautioning you, which means, you know, you could be wasting time. Here's the thing. Should you stay in a relationship long after the dynamic is gone? No. Why? Because you could be missing potential new open doors, okay? And you have to do what's right for you in all cases. Those of you, you know, who are in a marriage and there's all of a sudden red flags and there's not enough chemistry, then you guys need to go and talk to someone who can facilitate a healthy conversation to see if this relationship dynamic, you know, maybe the red flags were a bad behavior. Maybe your partner is spending, maybe you're in financial debt because of them, whatever it is, you need to maybe talk to a professional to help the both of you out with this communication. Okay. I will say, but for those of you who are dating or just interested, or just, you know, been dating for like even a year, some of you, and there's some red flags you're starting to see, and there's some things that you can't overlook, maybe it's time for this relationship dynamic to be split. Okay. Let's see what the love pack cards messages have to say. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. First card out is floating on air. Those of you who make a commitment to love and loving your partner and changing the way that you communicate and making your partnership, romance, especially, and intimacy a priority, both of you, especially after like me making that text message suggestion, you're going to make your partner float on air for the rest of the day. They're going to be like, wow, how lucky am I that person feels that way about me. You do always have to kind of make your partner feel special, wanted, needed, and loved, protected, and professed too. Okay. Wonderful message for the first half of the month is self-care. Absolutely self-care. And the thing is that you teach people how to treat you by the way that you treat you. Where can you commit to yourself this first half of the month that you're not committed to yourself already? Do you need to start to meal prep to take good care of yourself internally? Because when we eat well, we have our mind and our serotonin, everything's more balanced. Okay. I've committed to doing that for a couple months now, and I feel great. And so self-care can mean, you know, self-care for you and your partner too, for those of you partnered up. So it could be like, most people have refresh benefits. Those of you, I mean, I'm self-employed, but those of you with benefits, you know, you could be booking a massage for your partner or for you. It's about making sure you are both taking care of yourselves. Okay. And you might have to push your partner to do that, but this is a card message for them to throw that in to say it's really imperative that you take good care of yourself. And that might mean some of you who have been planning to lose weight. I know it's January and everybody go back to the gym, but whatever you can do to make your health and your mental health especially a priority. Okay. Oh, I love this card. The Lovers. Okay, Taurus, you got the card of the Lovers. So what environment can you create? Look, they're having a picnic. And you know where you can make a picnic? In your own living room. Take the couch cushions off, put some sparkly lights. I love how England, they call them fairy lights, the little twinkle lights. Just create an environment, put a little blanket, make a little, you know, floor picnic, make a charcuterie board, do something. Bring your partner's favorite dessert, or make dessert together, or make a chocolate dip, or make a fondue. Do something romantic. Bring some romance into your life so that, you know, you are creating a love bond and a strengthened bond, and your partner and you. Remember, you got the card floating on there. Such a good reading so far. Another good card. The card of Come Hither. There's someone who wants to be closer to you. You want to be closer to them. And again, what's that going to take? Effort in the first half of January, Taurus. Okay, and for some of you, okay, now it could be because some of you who got the, where are those cards? The pay attention to the red flag and the unrequited. I hope you're still listening. Sometimes when people don't get the message that they want to hear, they disconnect the video, but I want you to, hopefully you're listening it out, okay? Those of you who really felt a resonance with red flag and unrequited love, and the card of independence will kind of piggyback off that, which means you're so taken back by the information maybe that you heard, or you deciding to end the relationship. And what happens is sometimes when we end a relationship, we put ourselves on a desert island and we disconnect from life. And that's a big no-no. You don't ever want to do that. You want to just, process. Maybe you do need some space, yeah, to process what you learned and to really think about, like, how did I get myself in that situation in the first place, so you don't do it again. Because you're here in this earth school and you're here to have good and bad relationships. And what are you going to get from it? I'm going to learn about you. Yep. So I'm going to now do the card messages where I'm going to put all the cards back together. Okay. Now I'm going to be asking how they feel about you, Taurus. Okay. So I'm going to be sending packages and I want you to pay attention to where your intuition goes. Okay. So what does Taurus, sorry, let me rephrase that. I need to know how they feel about Taurus. How do they feel about Taurus? Okay, apparently we're doing 4 packages, okay? I'm going to put a love pack card also. How do they feel about Taurus, please, for package number 1? How do they feel about Taurus for number 2, please? And I think I lost it. Okay, thank you. 3. And then for 4, please. Okay. Alrighty. And the sun is blaring in my eye again, so I might be completely washed out from this. Sorry about that. All right. So, oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. With package number 1. So good. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, this person wants to be with you. Yes, they love you. Yes, you're supposed to be with this person. And yeah. Okay. It's possible. Okay. Because this is how this person feels about you, right? So they see you as their soulmate, but one of you could have a lack of self-worth. One of you doesn't feel worthy of the other. Okay. So either they don't feel worthy for you, or they don't feel very good about themselves. Well, either way, they might not feel very good about themselves. They might have you on a pedestal. You might have them on a pedestal, and you may not feel like you're worthy. It's possible. Okay. So that's about raising healthy self-esteem, making your partner, again, by communicating that. Okay. Letting them know when you do have conversation, how they make you feel and what's so special about them. And again, I'd love for you to text message that to somebody. I will say though, if this is a male-female dynamic and you guys are just starting out being interested in each other and you're the woman in the male-female dynamic, let the man come to you. Okay? Just be your wonderful, yourself and just feel good about who you are. And, you did get they do feel like you are a soulmate. So just let them have their process. Okay? Have faith. All right. Card package 2. Okay. You got the card of wedding. This indicating a marriage. This can mean like, yeah, your partner wants to stay married, or they want that higher level of commitment, or they are absolutely committed to you. So those of you, married, your partner is 100% committed to you and committed to the marriage and in love with you and wants to spend their future with you. Those of you who, are wondering how this person views you, they see that higher level of commitment. And how they feel about you is they love playing with you. They love adventure and that youthful spirit that you possess, or they love the dynamic when the two of you play. So maybe creating more of an environment for you guys to have, obviously here, those of you who are watching from Toronto, we're in winter, but you can go snow tubing and you can do outdoor adventures, and there's lots of winter festivals. But I know because of my analytics that I have people watching from the UK and the US, and obviously we all have our own different weather systems, but get out and play and create an environment for so, okay? All right, so package 3, you got the card. You know, so how they feel about you is they love flirting with you. They love your banter back and forth. So keep creating an environment for flirtation. And again, a lot of that can happen. More people have balls through text message when they're not saying that face to face. So can you flirt by wearing something even flirtatious and you know, in your appearance? Can you flirt with them? Can you create a sexy environment for those of you partnered up? Can you go back to sending flirty text messages on what you want to do to each other maybe tonight? Because you got the flirt card, I find it interesting that this card was paired with it. This person, because it's how they feel about you, okay? They love flirting with you. They want to extend, they want that with you. But how that person feels about you, or how they're feeling inside right now, is they're in pain. This can mean so many different things. They could be in pain from a relationship that ended. So for those of you who are just interested in someone, and you guys are maybe just in the early dating stages, and you know, this person enjoys flirting with you, but right now they're in pain. And they're maybe processing, and that requires some space. Okay, so let them flirt with you, let them call the shots, and just trust and have faith in how it's going to all work out for you. Okay, those of you who are in a commitment already with this person, you're wondering how they feel. They love that flirtation. They want to go back to that. They could be in pain from something they're going through. This could be, you know, this could mean a mental health thing. They could be in pain. They could have a problem communicating pain. They could be heartbroken. Maybe they've lost somebody important. Maybe they've lost a parent. Maybe there's something that they've lost. Could be a job, and they're in pain. And, you know, can you help them through this? Yes, you can. Of course you can. Okay. And then package number 4. Oh, interesting. Let your friends help you. And it says, ask for and accept support from others. And so for my singles, maybe you're having a hard time meeting somebody. I know what that's like. Letting your friends help you, maybe by like you guys going out, maybe, you know, and you know, if you, I don't care, go dancing, go to bars, go wherever you find is fun. Ask your friends to come with you and help to support you by going out with you to these places, especially if most of your friends are married. Maybe you can encourage them to come with you. And you know, this is even, you know, I forget who said it on one of the talk shows. They're like, you know, you could always ask your friends if they know anyone single who would be wonderful for you. If you feel like doing that, go for it. Those of you who coupled, who got this, let your friends help you, which means, you know, this is how your partner feels about you is, you know, maybe they want you to spend more time with your friends. Maybe they see the benefit in you spending time with your friends, and having that self-care could mean like making sure, you know, you have your guys time and you have your girls time, and you know, you create an environment. So that's what your partner wants for you. They want you to have supportive relationships, and they want you to have outside relationship with friends. So maybe you guys can sit down this first half of January and really discuss, like, you know, why don't you go out with the guys, or why don't you go out with the girls, you know, and do things apart, because there's absolute benefit in that, right? And the other card that came with that is the card of communication. And again, just what I said, and it's having that dialogue and having that communication. And this could mean, those of you who are single too, is that, you know, this person who could be coming in and how they feel about you, maybe it started out as friends. Maybe they see you as friends and they're going to communicate differently. I don't know. You're going to have to let me know. There's communication coming in though. So I wish you all the best, Taurus. I hope you found this reading helpful. Let me know in comments. Send me a message somehow. My email address is in the description box below. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe if you've enjoyed the content here. Thanks. Take care.